coming through, and I'd like to now introduce our next speaker. I'd like to welcome Professor Jie Zang. He is a Professor and Deputy Director General at the Department of Biotechnology and Plant Protection at the Institute of Plant Protection in CAS. He's an expert in research and application of biopesticides, and we're delighted he could join us today. Dr. Zhang, can you unmute yourself, please?
Oops. Okay.
Yes, and just tell me when you want to move to the next slide. I'll move it to the outline for you.
Okay, I'm very glad here to introduce the research work from China. The 3 parts of my speech. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. In the last year's the first invasion from South Asia to China. The whole year's 26 provinces covering more than 1 million hectares crops occurring this insect. Yeah. Next slide. In this year's, only the 6 months passed, but the area of damage is more than last year's, and this 27th province occurring this insect, and the areas a little bit much more than last year. Yeah. Okay. Progress of technology, including the 5 the points. Next one. Yeah. Firstly, it's the grasper the rooms accurately predict the migration's route. So the monitoring and the early warning technology platform of Fall Armyworms was constructed in the country, including the radar and the lamp trip. Next slide. Developed technology of trapping and reporting the adults by the adults trapping lamp. So this is some result. Please, next one. Developed the technology of sexual lure and focused adults. Special use the pheromone to attract the male adults. According to this, to calculate the female adults. Okay, please. Establish the forecast system for the population of the Fall Armyworm. So the under leadership by the Ministry of Agriculture. So these systems work well in the whole country, covered more than 20 provinces, the instruction and the government. Please, next one. The next slide, please. Yes. Clarify the seasonal migration and this one is from the Ministry of Agriculture, give the guide to use the chemical and chemical pesticide and biopesticide to control this one. So this lists only the chemical. Please, next one. Yeah, to determine the genomic type of Fall Armyworm found in China. So more than 100 individuals were sequenced. So we found that most of them from the USA, from the Florida, east of the USA. So the many of them are maize type. Although they in China sometimes they eat rice, wheat, sugar cane, and the cabbage especially. The next one, please. Next slide, please. Yeah, the management back.
Yep.
Yeah. Investigate and develop a variety of prevention and control the technique, including the 5 parts. So I introduced the biopesticides. Okay, please. Next one. Yeah.
Oh, for
the food attractor. Yeah, food attractant is very useful to kill them adult. Yeah, especially for them female adult. It means when the adults was killed, just like the larvae in the one Chinese moon, yeah, 600 square meter. Yeah, please, next one. Yeah, yeah. This is a high efficacy pheromone. This is products from our institute. The one lab is very high. This is a commercial. This line, the baseline is a commercial line. The red one, the green one is from our institute. It seemed very nice. Okay, please, next one. Yeah, the third part I will introduce the biopesticides. Firstly, in our labs we focus on the BT. So this is a report. Yeah, okay. The target is a cron for the Fall Armyworms. Yeah, two products apply for the registration to the MOA. Yeah, so last year we finished all the experiment in the 8 province. Yeah, next one, please. Yeah. This is a different the reports, without reports. Yeah, okay, please. Yeah, this is in the Yunnan province near the Myanmar, the border areas. Very serious. You can look here before the control. This after the control. So the new leaf is good. So the efficacy more than 80% seems good. Yeah, next one, please. Yeah, we conclude the different,
Sorry,
back.
That one.
Yeah, back. Yeah, we conclude in the different stage of the seedling. Yeah, before the hatching, the BT should be used. Yeah, in the ear area, so the dosage should be more than the small seedling. Yeah, so and in these areas, a lot of the insects mix together in the different instars. So some chemical should be considered. Yeah, please, next one. Next slide, please. Yeah, in this year's in Anhui province, middle of China, they had a field trial to control with a different, including BT and others, biopesticide. Yeah, next, please. Yeah, this is in the field. Yeah, this is a fungi. Is from the BT. Yeah, next one, please. Yeah, this the table shows that this is the different BT products to control the neonate. In the first instar, the efficacy is more than the 80%. So this is the BT with the NPV, the virus, and this is the BT with fungi. It is fungi. So the singles is not so good. Combined together should nice the result. This others is a chemical, different chemical, the list here. So the similar activity, some the activity just like this, components is very high, the chemical, but some of the combination from the BT and the others shows nice result. Please, next one. Yeah, because in the south part of China, in the annual breeding areas, the Fall Armyworm is very serious to damage to the crops. So normally it's a mix together in the future from the neonate to the 4th until to 5th instar. So we choose this one to select different chemical with BT. This is a single result, bioassay result, LC, different chemicals and BT. And next one, please. Yeah, after we test the different the ratio. This is the chemical is 1, the BT is 100. The different ratio, the 100, the 1 to 1,000. So the toxicity is consistently is more than 120 is a synergism. So this two the chemical with the BT seems very nice. The synergen, and others is not good. Yeah. Please, next one. Yeah. Next slide. Yeah, in the field, just last slide in the lab result is in the field, we control the 3 installed level here. And normally it's used 1 gram in the 1 Chinese move, and this another one is the 3 gram. So in the combination, we decrease the chemical and decrease the half the BT. Here is a 100, only the 150. So the different the combination show the almost the same results. This means for the big insect, the larvae, we can decrease the chemicals use. Only use the BT, the result less than the 80%, but mixed with the minimum the chemicals pesticide should very nice results. So it means that the damage can decrease a lot. Yeah, next one, please. So we try to do a new formulation, granule. So in China, until now, nobody to create this formulation. So we use the aerials vehicle to spray this one. This is the local, from the local company of Henan province. Yeah, next one, please. Yeah, this is a very special particle. For the 1 grams, around 8,000 particles. So the size around ½ millimeter. Yeah. So use this one. This can kill, each time can carry 5 kilogram. Okay, next one. Yeah, next one, please. Next slide, please. Yeah.
Should be.
Yeah, after the sprays, it's a tiny, the red point is particularly. So if in the midnight and the early morning, there's some water here, accumulate here, so they can dissolve very fast. So in the small part, the concentration of the BT or the chemicals, pesticide, concentration is very high. So the Fall Armyworm stay here. If they eat some leaves, they will die soon. Yeah, no matter BT or chemical pesticide. Yeah, for the 1 squares, for the 1 Chinese moves, around the 600 square meters, only several minutes can spray it over. Yeah, next please. It's the first time that we do the bioassay in the field. It's a line. This is use the spray. The chemical, it is the BT granule. It's the different combined chemicals. Yeah, so the similar here is more than the 70 efficacy to control the insect. It's much better than the traditional spray the method. The next one, please. Yeah, yeah, for this is repeat the field trial. So here is different the concentration of the chemical. These 2 chemicals is very high activity to the Fall Armyworm. Yeah, mixed together with the, no, sorry, back please. Yeah, but for the BT, the BT products, around more than the 80%. So this result is quite better than the traditional spray method to use in the corn. So this a new the formulation shows a very nice result and can save the labors. Yeah, and the speed is very fast. Next one, please. Yeah. So conclude there's in a different stage of the insect. So we recommend 150 grams, 15 liters waters. Yeah, in the 1 Chinese move, sprayed the corn, the leaf. Yeah, if it's for the neonate. Yeah, before the hatching of the egg. Yeah, if some the big larvae more than the 3 instars, we recommend more than the 300 gram bucket. Yeah, in this year, in the other stage of the corn, we recommend the BT with chemical.
Dr. Zhang, I'm just going to have to interrupt and ask you if you can just summarize in the next 1 minute your presentation.
Okay, I'll finish, yeah. Okay, here's the fungi. Next, please. Yeah, the with BT show the synergism. Okay, next one. Yeah, this is summary. So the BT and others, fungi and the virus, show the nice results in China. Yeah, efficacy is more than the 77 totally. Yeah. So the BT with the fungi has a synergism. Yeah. Next slide, please. And for the special the insects, we recommend the BT with the chemical and others. So the new technology, including the manuals, aerials, the vehicle, and others, agriculture machine should be integrated together. Okay.
Excellent. Thank you so much. I think that comes to the end of your presentation. And we've got lots of questions. No, thank you. It's a very detailed presentation. There's a lot of good information in there. So I know there's lots of questions and we don't have too much time. So we'll ask a few questions now. And if you could answer some questions in writing, Dr. Zhang, that would be very appreciated. I have, let me just have a look here. Here's a question. Usually the biopesticide cannot be used with other chemicals, and usually farmers mix the application of fungicide and insecticides in the same tank mix. Will the fungicide affect the effectiveness of the biopesticides?
Fungicides with?
Such as entomophagus fungi. So do you find that? I mean, you're actually mixing different sort of combinations. Does the mixed application of a fungicide and insecticide, mixing that in the same tank, would that make a difference to the effectiveness?
For the BT, the products, the cost is okay, similar with the chemical. But in China now, fungi products, the cost a little bit high. So I think with the BT or with the chemical, is need the new method to decrease the cost of this fungal pesticide.
Okay. Here's another question from J.L. Tan. Dr. Zhang, there are some existing BT products in the market. It is less effective compared to your strain that you've mentioned. Is the strain you're using less effective or more effective than the existing products in the market?
In the market?
Yeah.
Yeah. Before that, before the Fall Armyworm invention invented to China, in the market we have no these products evolved. Yeah. So last year we began to register these products. So the end of this year, I'm sure we will get the permission and the certificate to use these products. Yeah. Before that, these products only used for the cabbage, for the diamond back mouse and stripped flea beetle and others leaf beetles control.
Excellent. Okay, here's a quick question here as well. What is the cost of applying granules by drone on a per hectare basis? Do you know that answer?
The cost of the granule
by drone on a per hectare basis.
For this new now we are trying to calculate the cost for this new formulation. For the Red Bull powders, it's the similar. The price is similar with the chemical, but for the granules, maybe a little bit high. I don't think it's not a problem because the speed of the BT products to kill the neonate is good. The speed is good, and I think the cost of BT, although it's a new formulation, I don't think it's a problem. Actually, we worry about the fungi and MPV varies the price, the cost. It's difficult to decrease.
Interesting.
From the company, yeah.
Interesting, thank you. Here's quite a specific question. Why is there a drop in control percentage when you combine BT products such as KN11 with NPV or Metarhizium as compared to solo application?
You mean the BT with the NPV?
Yes.
Yeah. So just like NPV and the fungicides, they can for the long times in the field to make disease to the insect. BT is so fast, only 3 days. So the long times control the population of the insect. The NPV and the fungi is available, but for the BT, only the protein is a crystal protein, so the times in the field is limited. So we mix together. One is fast, another one is longer to control insect.
Excellent. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for your presentation. Extremely detailed, lots of information. There are lots of questions there. If you could go in, Dr. Zhang, and have a look at some of the questions and provide a few quick answers, we would really appreciate that just through the Q&A box. You'll be able to see them all there as a panelist. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.